Hello, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, and my fellow dweebs. Spank the Monkey back again with another video. And again, this is another episode of Singles Bojingles. So again, I've been scouring the interwebs for some singles and picked up a couple of things. Just wanted to share this with you guys and hope you enjoy this episode. So let's go and open this pack and let's see what sort of goodies we get. Again, a lot of these cards are, coming from a lot of the older sets, maybe some of the newer ones, but let's see. Let's put this over here and let's proceed. Yeah. Okay, so maybe you have the chap here, captured by the Lagax. Okay, some foils. Okay, first one up, we have Aegis of the Gods. So this is a enchantment creature, human soldier for 1 and white, a 2/1. And it says you have X-Proof. Okay, interesting. Then we have Cloak of Invisibility. Okay, let's put that over here. Slip Through Space. Okay, for 1 blue, it's a sorcery, has the void. Card creature can be blocked this turn, draw a card. So this is perfect for my Ivy deck, where I can cast it on another creature, gets copied by Ivy, and it targets her. And it's a cantrip, so I get to draw 2 cards with that. Yeah. Okay, so I have a couple of these. So I think I have a play set of that. Picked up another Dream Devourer. So I have this in, I believe it's in my Prosper deck because of the exile sort of value coming from Prosper's abilities. We have Smothering Abomination. So it's an Eldrazi. 2 black, so it's a 4/3 Eldrazi creature with flying. At the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice creature. When you sacrifice creature, draw a card. Okay, next is Tilonali's Skin Shifter. So it's 2 in red for a 0/1 human shaman with haste, and whenever it attacks, it becomes a copy of another target non-legendary attacking creature until end of turn. Okay, we have Sigardus Splendor. So it's 2 white enchantment, and when there's a battlefield, note your life total. At the beginning of your upkeep, draw a card if your life total is greater than or equal to the last noted life total for Sigardus Splendor. Then note your life total. Whenever you cast a white spell, you gain 1 life. So it's great card draw for a life gain deck. Okay, well then you have a land here, Desolate Lighthouse. Then an Angel Fire Ignition, so it's a sorcery for 1 red and white. So you can put 2 1/1 counters on a target creature, then it gets Vigilance, Trample, Lifelink, Indestructible, Haste, and all those good stuff, and has flashback. Okay, Silver Quill Command, pretty steady card, very flexible. Okay, we have a Bloodbraid Elf. Not sure what set this is from. So it's a 2 red, green, 3/2 Elf Berserk with haste and has Cascade. Okay, so that's rather interesting. Then we have Park Heights Pegasus. So it's a 2/1 Pegasus with 4 green and white, flying and trample. So it deals combat damage to a player. Draw a card if you had 2 or more creatures enter the battlefield under your control this turn. Okay, it's from the Streets of New Capenna expansion. Okay, and we have Ritz Charm. So for Naya colors, choose 1. Destroy target non-basic land, or put 3 1/1 white green sampling creature tokens into play, or prevent all damage a source of your choice would deal this turn. Right, and then we have a Kasali Ambusher. So this is a cat warrior. And then we have Botanical Plaza, foil land, and the Kitchen Imp. So I think these are just chaff given by the seller. So okay, so far pretty interesting. We have this Slip Through Space playset. Let's see what else we can get. So I have another pack from the same seller, and hopefully I have some better cards in here. Okay, give me a second here as we open this pack. Okay, so let's take out the chaff. We have Ethersworn Sphinx. Okay, Canopy Baloth. Okay, so first here we have Unlicensed Disintegration. So it's instant for 1 black red. Destroy target creature. If you control an artifact, unlicensed disintegration deals 3 damage to that creature's controller. Okay, pretty cool. So we have 2 of that. Next we have a Master of Death. So it's a 3/1 zombie wizard for 1 blue and black. When it enters the battlefield, surveil 2. And at the beginning of your upkeep, if Master of Death is in your graveyard, you may pay 1 life. If you do, return to your hand. So some recursion value there. Next we have Hedron Archive. It's a pretty steady artifact. And then a Wall of Denial. And then we have a borderless Tatsunari Toad Rider from the Kamigawa Neon Dynasty set. So for 2 in the black, you have a 3/3 human ninja. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, if you don't control a creature named Kami, create Kami, a legendary 3/3 black and green frog creature token. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. So you can pay 1 hybrid green or blue Tatsunari Toad Rider and target frog you control. Can't be blocked this turn except by creatures with flying or reach. Okay, pretty nice. Okay, and then we have a commander from the C20 precons, and the name is Otrimi, the Ever Playful. So this is a mutate commander. So for 3 black, green, blue, you have a 6/6 Nightmare Beast with trample, and whenever this creature deals combat damage to the player, you can return target creature card with mutate from your graveyard to your hand. And if you pay the mutate cost for 1 blue, green, and black, then you can put it on top of a existing card and mutate it. Pretty nice. So nice to have this commander in my collection. So first mythic so far. Let's put that mythic over here. Okay. Then we have next Dalakos, Crafter of Wonders. So it's a legendary Merfolk Artificer that has power toughness 2/4 for 1 blue red to cast. So you can tap it to add 2 colorless mana. Spend this mana only to cast artifact spells or activate abilities of artifacts. Equipped creatures you control have flying and haste, so this goes perfect with my Joyra deck, where I can cheat in artifacts by tapping her for and then putting 2 counters on her. So yeah, it's a pretty good card for that particular deck. Good synergy. Next, we have another mythic here. We have Shanna Purifying Blade. So it's for a blue, white, and green. So it's a 3/3 human warrior with lifelink. At the beginning of your end step, you may pay X. If you do, draw X cards. X can't be greater than the amount of life you gain this turn. So this goes with my Galea deck. Another mythic coming from the recent Dominaria set. Okay, next is we have a card called Gifts Ungiven in some type of showcase art treatment for 3 and blue. So it's an instant. Search your library for up to 4 cards with different names and reveal them, which is perfect for commander. Target opponent chooses 2 of those cards. Put the chosen cards into your graveyard and rest into your hand. Then shuffle your library. Nice. Okay, and then we have another one called Wild Ricochet. So it's for 2 red instant. You may choose new targets for target instant or sorcery spell. Then copy that spell. You may choose new targets for the copy. So it's like a deflecting swat along with a copy. Very cool indeed. So this would probably work with my Calamax deck, which is another precon commander from C20. Okay, then we get this Silent Arbiter classic. So it's for to cast artifact creature construct with power toughness 1 and 5. So it says no more than 1 creature can attack each combat, and no more than 1 creature can block each combat. Next we have Octopus Umbra. So for 3 blue, enchanted creature has base power and toughness 8/8, and has, whenever this creature attacks, you may tap target creature with power 8 or less with totem armor. Okay, another mythic. This time it's from, I think, C19 it was. So for 2 white, blue, black, you have a 3/5 legendary Sphinx with flying, vigilance, and Menache. So whenever Yennet Cryptic Sovereign attacks, reveal a top card of your library. If the card's converted mana cost is odd, you may cast it without paying its mana cost, otherwise draw a card. So potentially you can make this into a commander and focus on your theme of having odd cards. I mean, with mana values of odd values, right? So that's pretty cool. Let's see if that's something that we can build. Then we have another Kazul, Tyrant of the Cliffs. Okay. And we have, what is this? Perkesh Onaki Ancient. So for 2 red, it's a 4/3 legendary ogre spirit. Whenever you activate an ability of an artifact, if it isn't a mana ability, you may pay red. If you do copy that ability, you may choose new targets for the copy. I think this might be good with the Osgear. Yeah? Nice. Okay. And then we have some chaff over here. Okay, saving the best for last. This is a couple of cards from another seller, which I had ordered. And yeah, these are, I think, pretty strong cards. So the first one would be Deadly Rollicking. So this is from, again, C20, the Precon Commander. And the nice thing about this is that it allows you to exile a target creature without paying its mana cost, as long as you control your commander. So these free spells are now very much sought after. And yeah, looking forward to putting this in my decks to upgrade. Always nice to have this handy, especially in Commander. Okay, so let's put that guy over there. Next would be the Meat Hook Massacre. So I've been looking for a copy of this card for some time now, and I'm glad I was finally able to get a fair priced deal on one. So this would actually would be an auto including any black deck, right? And yeah, it's a pretty strong card. It allows you to first put -X on all creatures, and then it does have the aristocrat and life gain effects on it. So whenever creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life, and whenever a creature an opponent dies, you gain 1 life. Absolutely strong card. And last but not least is the Worm Coil Engine. So I had actually picked up this copy to augment some of my artifact themed decks, not realizing that the new set Brothers War would actually have a lot of reprints of Worm Coil Engine. So looking forward to that. I might have held off for a while to get a better deal, because I'm sure the prices would drop given that it's coming out in several treatments. But still quite happy with getting another nice copy, so that I can slot it into my artifact or creature decks. So that's it for this episode of Singles Bojingles. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!